You are limited. You saw P.J. Walker go out there yesterday and win a game. Did he have any turnovers? No. When you turn over the ball, you're taking points off. You can't even get 3 points when you turn over the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's a net negative when you do that. 5 of them boys. 4 of those came from your quarterback. He's a bridge quarterback. At least I've accepted that. That's always been my vision of it. There are some people who sit in your chair but he wanted to re-sign the man. But, that's neither here or there. I'm bad, take easy, though. But nonetheless, man, it's like that's what we're looking at. You got to look towards the future. You got to hope that we land a spot where we could grab. I got to start watching college film these quarterbacks, man. Because I'm saying Bryce Young, but I haven't given like C.J. Stroud a fair chance. And to be fair, though, I kind of go with Bryce Young because I feel like he's in the SEC. He's facing like better defenses. And when I've seen that kid against Tennessee and against Texas, like he was the one that made shit happen. Mm-hmm. He's got that ball in him. The only concern is maybe he's like a little bit small. But if he's gonna run, I'm saying if he's 6 foot, so he's taller than Kyler Murray. It's not that type of situation. He's more of like a Russell Wilson, Drew Brees. But really, that's the only positive takeaways on that offense is the offensive line. And I'm not trying to like negate or speak poorly on the tight ends or the receivers. They just weren't given really opportunities to do much other than what they did when Goff was able to get the ball to him. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Goff only missed 6 passes really.
Yes.
So it was like 22 for 28 or 26 or something like that. You have the numbers?
21 to 26.
21 to 26. The only issue is like 2 of those were interception. Mm-hmm. Other situations were fumbles. It's just he's turnover prone. It's what he is.
He leads the league in turnovers since 2019. You can't have that out of a game manager, out of a guy that, like I said, doesn't have the talent to go down the field and win you a game. This is a guy who is limited in talent, limited in skill set, cannot push the ball down the field. So when you're looking at that, you cannot have turnovers on top of it. Again, going back and watching the game film, like you said, the offensive line looked great. Obviously, Penei Sewell was playing very well. He had Michael Parsons in a phone booth for most of that game.
Yeah.
Taylor Decker played very well, and Jonah Jackson also stood out. Jonah Jackson made a lot of plays in the running game, a couple plays pulling outside where he was making big plays. So the offensive line is a takeaway. And Ben Johnson was using what he can. He was putting 2 tight end sets out there, running the ball out of them, optioning out of the run with the 2 tight end sets, having them run routes, throwing the ball to Brock Wright because T.J. Hockenson was getting most of the target of the defense. And it's so tough. We talked about Aaron Glenn making a salad with spoiled vegetables. Well, when you still don't have DeAndre Swift in this game, you don't have Amon-Ra St. Brown, you don't have DJ Chark, you don't have your first-round draft pick of Jameson Williams yet. Quintez Cephas, even though he is your 5th receiver on the team, you don't have him either. You got Josh Reynolds, Tom Kennedy, and Cleve Raymond out there as receivers. TJ Hawkinson's getting doubled. You got Brock Wright as one of your leading receivers on the team. There's not much you can do in an offense with that, especially when your quarterback has 4 turnovers.